Boom. Alright, Unstable Creature here, and I'm coming off the line with it. And what is today? Today is August 1st. And this video is about I'm going to say our press conference like I be there. But the press conference that we just had on the, what is it, 30th, I do believe, of Henry Ruggs and Jon Gruden. I'm going to start with Jon Gruden because I'm always going off the handle with him. But I'm going to keep it calm and simple today because actually I really didn't have no problem with his press conference. It seemed like he kept it straight and humble and straight to the point. Yeah, he needed to get to know those 90-something players and be able to make a good decision on who we are actually keeping because, yeah, we overstock on our wide receiver. Yeah, we overstock on players to be able to beat each other out. So hopefully we go with the best because I'm just stuck with, oh, excuse me, I'm just stuck with the end result by the end of the day. So we just, hope and pray that everybody make the best decision. It's not just for themselves, but for the team as well. I mean, but overall, it was good seeing Gruden more. I mean, I don't want to, shoot in another direction. I'm gonna keep it fair. You know what? I ain't gonna say because he was so less lifelike and all of that, that he's cool and calm, but it do seem like he's considering or putting in so much mentally into his rotation as far as like when it comes to the player, the game, and everything like that. I mean, that's just what it seems like to me. I could be wrong, but at the same time, like I said, I had no, well, because this is probably a day or so old, I want to say I didn't have any problems. As I was looking at the press conference, I was actually like, okay, we do have a lot of players, so we do have to kick it down to 53, 55, whatever the case may be. We have to get it down to those numbers, and we already up with 90 players. I want to say that it's kind of like a good thing. It might go in a good way, but you have so many people, and they're going to be fighting for a couple of the same positions, and that's kind of scary. Although, I am puzzled. I am very puzzled that I keep on saying, Peterman. Peterman, I do believe, is still on the roster. I did see his name. I did not, however, crazy thing about it, I need to see if I didn't see Glennon. So we took Glennon out, but we for sure sitting on Peterman. For sure sitting on Peterman. And we end up bringing someone else in. Excuse me if I'm not, comfortable. I mean, like, familiar with the name, but at the same time, I know what's going on. So that's kind of puzzling. And even though we bring somebody new in, the same way we allowed Derek Carr, regardless if he's our first, second, third streamer, the same way we allowed him to get it in and get it out, I think that Peterman, because Peterman shows so much on the field, regardless of what it is. And when you look at him, yeah, he's taking his time, but he does not sit on it as much. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, if you're not open, let me look for somebody else. We are not going to be like, pause on one player and then we get sacked or we get the... It's like we need to start, moving fast, but cautiously. Like, we don't have to be like so slow with it because I felt like Glennon did not kick out that turbo that we needed. He was like more at a standstill or average fucking motor when we are looking to be in the big leagues. Like, we are looking to go, somewhere else with it. And I just felt like he was more of a hinder and not, that factor. So, and now here we are with the roster. Here we are on a 2020 roster, and we see Peterman, but we don't see Glennon, which I am totally fine with that. But we need to let that man shine a little more. Yeah, we can pull in somebody else, but hell, even though we know that we got Carr, but just like when we watch these videos and we see that Glennon got the playtime, 5 minutes at the last, fourth quarter or whatever the case may be. Okay, yeah, but what about Peterman? Peterman showed so much like more skills, and I just when you see these type of things, not just in preseason, but more, and not to mention if you have not got up on your game or been up on your Raider Nation game, you need to go ahead and check out our training camp as well as the press conference, because like I said, it was only 2 press conferences. I mean, on the 30th, the press conference with Jon Gruden, slow as fuck, but like I said, I could take that because it seemed like he is considering more instead of just going off, and he has more to think about and more to consider and more to put on his plate. So that was a little different, but it's another press conference with Ruggs, which he is a person like everybody's looking into. I am on the Ruggs, excuse me, I am on the Ruggs side, but when I'm looking in, like I watch him do his press conference, it's nonchalant. It's cool. It's like, somewhere where you want them to be, like, just try to take it, embrace it, and all of this other stuff. But I hate to look at it like that, but that little dangling earring that he has, it just reminds me of an AB. And I'm a real fuck AB type person. Not in life, not overall, but for the sake of the Raiders, that symbol, that black and white, this whole, fuck you. You can go somewhere else. And that little dangly earring, it just reminds me of everything on the left side. Everything going left. So, thinking about that and listening to his press conference, he didn't say anything or do anything that have you like, oh my God, what the fuck? But it was like, okay, humble, stuff like that. But it could be just me just looking on the outside, and yeah, like I said, certain people that come to our squad tend to come in with a certain attitude. So it's like looking at him, maybe, yeah, everybody do like the Vegas lifestyle. Maybe it's something this, maybe it's something that. I don't want to get too much into that, but at the same time, as far as like, I don't know, I feel like there is a AB underneath there. And I'm like, oh my God, you're good. And I want to look more into you, but I don't want to be that person to look into you and overlook everything else about you, or look like you can be bringing us down. But because you that AB and, you got those numbers that I don't think so. And to me, it feel like it's that side of you is kind of brewing, but yeah. I'm no psychic. I'm not this. I'm not that. But you know what I mean. I do tend to pay attention to the vibe and try to catch on and seeing like who really loves where they are or where they getting put to. Because people can get drafted, people can get picked up, and it's just not your. It's not your decision. It's not in your cards. It's not what you want. So for me to look at that, even though you may not have been like, you know what, even if I consider it or I never consider it, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do this because, you know what, they took a chance on me, so I'm going to give them all that they deserve. I don't get that from too many players. Other than, now I have watching some of my videos, me getting on, as far as Carr being his specific players and stuff like that, and me, like, I realized, like, I felt like I was probably on Washington nuts like a motherfucker. But at the same time, the skills were there. The person it was like, okay, I'm going to show you that I can be here, like, all of that stuff. Josh Jacob more so run off of the name. Yes, that is his name, but he more so runs off of Josh Jacob, the crowd, Josh Jacob. He wasn't, I mean, I ain't gonna say he wasn't. He probably is, and I need to stop probably going off of my own little notions talking about who's. But the appreciation of, having a squad behind you, the appreciation of all of that, it don't be placed the same, because guess what? Before, just like now, before you are associating it with Raiders and Josh Jacobs is Josh Jacobs and the Raiders. And it just like y'all putting it backwards, and this is how you blow smoke up people's asses. And even though you are out there on the field, this video wasn't even supposed to be this long. Even though you are out there on the field, you have a team. Have a team, okay? And and even if we was to let you go, and somebody else to pick you up, best believe we would match the skills, if not prepare ourselves to be better. And that's just what we try to do. That's just what we strive to do, and I have no problem with that, because like I always said, no man is bigger than the team. Yeah, we all possess skills. Yeah, we all have those skills to pay the bills. But we all have to pay homage to who opens the door for us to walk in to pay those bills. Period. And that's just what it is. That's just my look on certain things when you scream a player over the now. Like I said, now instead of it being the Raiders and Josh Jacobs, it's Josh Jacobs and the Raiders. It's just a difference. So like I said, it's all up on that. And if that's how y'all want to groom this man into the team, that's exactly how he's going to step into it. That's exactly how he's going to be. That's exactly how Marcus Allen. Once you start putting this name there, not saying that they don't possess. Everybody see players as their own, thing. I see this. I see the skills and whoop de whoop. Everybody have that. It's like everybody, when they come across the people, they, come up with their own stats and all of this. Oh, he's this, he's that. That's fine. But at the same time, I feel like, it's a big thing. Yeah, we want his name to be like a household name. Everybody's name to be like a household name, but are you putting it to the point where we secondary now and he's first? Because we did Carr like that, and we constantly doing Carr like that. Now it's Carr, and now we trying to meet the players of Carr expectations, or what we think Carr would make, when we lost a lot of good people on the line, that's been on the line, been front lining off of what we think we need to structure around Carr. Let's not do this again. Because look how many great players that we had to lose just to keep Carr, or just to keep on building around Carr. So let's not do these people. Let's not do these individuals like that, okay? Because they are part of a fucking team. Okay. I guess that's it. That was just my personal feeling on Henry Ruggs the third, and I'm just hoping that he is as much and more than what we expecting. But I hope and pray that side that I'm seeing or thinking is gonna come out, because on press conference you looking humble as shit, but it's just something about, your whole demeanor. It's almost like, because people are already praising him for his his game. People are already putting him like that. Once you get a person like that, that's like AB. That's like Randy Moss. When we had them, it's like it's me. They not here for you. It's not about the Raiders. It's about me. When you have a person like that, when it took the Raiders to take you in to do what it was, because when you look at it like this, when Randy Moss was going through that shit and didn't nobody want him at the time, it took for us to take you in, reshape your ass. Yeah, you come with the skills, but didn't nobody want your skills, your mouth, your asshole this, your asshole that, and this and this and this and this. We just felt like, what? Let you open up, be you, do your thing, maybe you would appreciate it. But no, you felt like you had to be in a better establishment. You felt like you had to, I'm better than this. And regardless, if you look at our history, in our books, nigga, we possess the skills. You don't get nothing better than us. That's the reason why the league be coming down and try to shut us all the way down. That's the reason why the league try to keep us in certain ranges. Because if we didn't have that control over